Hello, and welcome to my first video. As you can see, I am playing Dark Souls 2. I've kind of thought about what I'd be doing throughout the entire
Perhaps you've
series.
seen it. Maybe.
I will be skipping the cutscenes because they get flagged, and things being flagged is not fun. But yes, I will be going over how I think about the game. I've beat it a couple times through, about twice. My first playthrough was a Dexterity build. I had a lot of fun. There's definitely a bunch of differences between all the different mechanics between the original. I have not played Demon Souls, so all of my experience goes to Dark Souls, and this thing, Dark Souls 2. I will be creating a quality build because I tried doing a casting build. I didn't really have too much fun with it. I felt like the sorceries were quite underpowered compared to the previous games. They feel very lackluster. They definitely could be used. They could use a tune-up, at least early game. I haven't got anything too late game because I haven't really tried it. Alright, I am playing on the PC. I suppose I will name this character, I don't know. Let's see, what's around me? Cup Man Guy. That's right. That will work. Oh well. Let me, skip in the cutscenes. I usually play Deprived. It's more fun that way, at least for me. I recommend getting the Petrified Something. The Bonasic or Ascetic, however you pronounce that, isn't too useful. And same with the Seed of Tree of Giants. You can get those, it spawns every... Oh, there's I don't remember. There's a bonfire where there's a giant who's dead and a tree. You can collect one from him every couple of invades. And the other things, I suppose, the life ring is kind of useless. You can find one fairly early game. I will be going male. Make him... That doesn't matter. His face. Now this is the most important part of the entire game. You gotta go bald. You gotta get the thick eyebrows. Nice, bright purple. Then you got the... Nope. Beard. Full beard. And make that... I suppose we'll go with the green this time around. Yeah. That is one sexy man right there. Yeah. Okay. That's done with. Create. But, like I said, I am on the PC. I'm using the controller. I did do the original download. I don't like the weapons. They're pretty useless, in all honesty. Especially as Deprived, because you can't even wield them. When you're first starting out, you know, with your nice fisticuffs, I've considered doing a Ceastus playthrough. I might record that, depending on how much acknowledgement my videos get, which I don't expect very much, since this is the very first one. Exactly, I'm probably expecting maybe a maximum of 10 views or so, which would be very nice, because that's 10 people, that's a whole family. I mean, screw it, I'm pulling out a weapon. I think that's the best one for now. There we go. For the most part, I know where a decent amount of the things are. I had to look up online for a couple of hidden items, like the Havel set. I was wondering how people got that, but I'm still seeing a bunch of really, really neat gear. Onto the mechanics. Get that. Do more damage like this. Onto the mechanics. There's definitely a big difference between the way parrying and dodging works. Parrying, I don't know, it's different, but it's quite strange. Here, let's see if I can parry this guy. Ow. Oh, come on, hit me. Hit me. You have to hit it basically just before it. Nope. Oh wait, I don't have any healing items. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Yes, I am bound to die. I am by no means a pro, though I do like to think so. But I'm not. I'm really not. Anyways, come on. I didn't know you could backstab with your fists. I thought you had to add a cestus. Anyways, on to the dagger. This is the best critical hit weapon. So if you want to do backstabs, even at no shield, even at shit, what is it? 0, no upgrades. With no upgrades, it still does the best backstab. When you upgrade it, though, you can get some seriously insane damage. I've basically backstabbed, one-shot almost everything that I've ever used this for, especially with the 2 hands. Once you upgrade it, though, it gets kind of insane. It's kind of ridiculous. There's definitely nothing that matches it. What is it? What was that? There's a soul weapon. I think it's, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's a boss item. I've never made it, because I don't really bother too much with boss items. Nah. And here's the Snuggly Trader. Very nice thing they changed. You can drop everything at once, and you can get it right on the spot. Ooh, oh my goodness. Was that what I thought it was? Oh my god. I think I've just found my primary weapon. I don't care. This is now my primary weapon. What is it? 15, 11. I can't use it for now, but I'm going to definitely use that weapon. Oh yeah, as far as online play goes, I am online. I will not be putting my summon sign down. I probably won't be recording that. If I do, I'll definitely try and cut out the parts where I'm waiting. Oh, as far as the tutorial area goes, if you know what you're doing, if you've gone through the game once, you really don't have to go through again. But for the sake of the playthrough and me recording it, and if anybody's watching that's new to the game, I will be going through and finding items that just finding items in general. I'm a bit of a completionist in some respects, but by no means I'm a OCD completionist. I'll miss a few things that I think are kind of useless all around. But Amber Herb, if I remember right, kind of look at it real quick. Yeah, that restores spells. So if you're a caster, that'd be a good point to use that. As regards to casting, definitely think that. I think this fall might kill me. Ooh, very close. Oh goodness, this is a very bad situation. No, fuck. Well, that's what I asked for. Man. Well, I think that's the first time I've ever actually died in that area, so it's a bit slightly embarrassing. Oh well. Oh, I'll just make my way back there, collect the souls, and continue onward. I'll probably separate these episodes out into 20 or so minutes, maybe half an hour. Probably 2 a day because I'm impatient. I like throwing my stuff out there. These sessions, I don't know. I'll do however the hell I feel like. Probably a couple hours. So maybe 4 in one session. Because I want to. I like this game. It's very fun. It's entertaining. Entertaining, very much. Yeah. What was I talking about? Before I was rudely interrupted by those sniveling hollows. Oh yes, new thing they added. You can bust through doors. Yes. Very, very awesome. That's something that I really like that they added. Oh, spellcasting. That was it. In regards to spellcasting, Faith definitely feels super overpowered in PvE. And in PvP, really. If you get the, I don't remember if there's any loot over here. Oh yeah, I think the only loot over there is that coffin right there that you can see. There was a glitch when the game first came out that would change your character's gender to the opposite of what you chose, and that coffin changes it. I didn't realize that the first time I played through. I got in there, got out at least like 5 times trying to figure out what it was. I had to look it up, or where was the video I saw it in? Not one of the two. Either way, that is the end of the tutorial level, which is fairly lacking. It doesn't really tell you too much. And if I remember, it doesn't even tell you about two-handing your weapon, which is why, if you're using an Xbox 360 controller, or triangle, if you're playing on the PlayStation, I believe it's triangle. Oop, wrong one. There's a little platform down here that has loot on it. And being the loot whore I am, of course I'm gonna grab it. Get some souls and a morning star, or is it? No, it's a chime. Yeah, a chime and morning star, so it's useless for me, because I'm not putting anything into casting. Later on, I might use a soul vessel. For those of you who don't know what that is, a soul vessel is basically a respec, or it lets you replace where your attribute points are. So I might respec into something that lets me use pyromancies, because I like pyromancies. Flame swing is pretty cool. It is kind of unreliable though. I will be skipping the text, which can annoy some people, but this isn't for story. This is for me rambling, because I like rambling. Like I said, I'm playing on the PC. It might not look fantastic, but I have the graphics down to how I like them, which some of you might not like, but I prefer frame rate over stuff looking super pretty. If I probably turned off my second monitor, that might help with that, but I can survive, and if I get feedback on it, I will definitely try to make you guys feel better about watching my stuff. This is the blacksmith. You get a key that you buy in the forest area. I forgot what it's called. Forest of the Fallen Giants, something like that. And there's a piece of loot there, and then one under this tent. I really want to use that weapon. What is it? The Chandler's Trident. I got that once. What?
Well,
Oh my.
Oh yes. So, what did you want?
I'm talking to the cat through the wall? Really? I
Nothing super.
did not. Interesting. Huh. that's actually kind of awesome. But yes, there's a cat in here, which looks really good. They did. Oh, that's probably why I can talk to her. But they did really good with the way that the cat looks. Looks natural, unlike the in the first game when the cat they had didn't really look great. I've never actually looked close up at her. That's a lot of polygons. Anyways, over here there's a piece of hidden loot that I'm not sure if people missed it, but if you punch that rock, a little guy will come up who hung himself probably from being so overjoyed by playing Dark Souls 2. And you get an Estus Shard Flask, which in this game, I forgot to equip it, you start with an Estus Flask at 1 use and level 1. And you upgrade it with these Estus shards right here. They're fairly, you can actually completely fully upgrade it, which is to +5 and to 12 uses. This guy here, he sells armor. He sells the boss armors that you kill, and there's actually a little trick. If you spend, I think it's like 10,000 souls on him, and talk to him when you have 0 souls, he will give you something. I don't remember what it was, because I haven't done it. Up here you have your first upgrade item, a Titanite Shard. For me, I'm not sure what I'm going to use it on. I'm actually going to hold off on upgrading weapons for a little bit, because apparently in this game, leveling up is more important than upgrading, which is heresy if you ask me. Except for if you're playing a sorcerer, then you want to upgrade your catalyst or... yeah, no, staff. There's staffs in this game. Normally I would go that direction, which in my first playthrough, I didn't even see this here. I didn't even realize this was here. Actually, on my first playthrough, this thing right here wasn't lit. That's probably why I didn't see it. I'm not sure if it was a glitch or if Oh, it's probably a glitch. But I went that way. And I was met with much horror. Except not really, because I'm not terrible. Well, at least not completely terrible. I'm probably gonna bite that later on when I die to something super easy. Well, actually, I did earlier when I died to one of those tutorial hollows. Anyways, let's ignore that and just keep going on. They, oh yeah, with repairing, on the little four-way D-pad bar thing on the bottom left, you'll see a little red bar underneath the weapons. That's the durability. They changed the way that work, which is, I think it's kind of neat. It's an interesting way to do it. I know a lot of people have kind of complained that some of the dexterity weapons break too easily, which, if you ask me, it makes sense. I mean, a katana, when you're swinging it around, it's gonna nick. It even says so in the description. Yes, you can drop down from there. You get this, and this jump right here is fairly easy to make as a bunch of bloodstains appear. Just jump. Oh, I love what they did with the jumping too. It feels more responsive to me than the double pressing B. Anyways, this is the Forest of the Fallen Giants, the intended area that you're supposed to go to at first. What if I can sneak up on this guy? 406. Combo breaker. Anyways. Ow. Oh, stun locking is something that a YouTuber that I watch, Foxio Games, I think. He's been watching his playthrough. It's fairly early on. I think there's only 2 or 3 episodes out right now. He's been kind of ripping on the game a little bit, and his points are valid in some senses, but I don't know. He kind of seems like he's, I don't know. When I was watching his videos, it was kind of detracting from me enjoying playing it, but I like watching his games for his opinions, because he has a lot of good opinions. It's always rare on the internet when you have someone that has a valid and decent opinion. Oh, I missed. But yeah, he didn't like the way parrying works. I don't really agree that they changed the way some of the items parry better or worse, like the Parmas. I think it was the Parmas that are better than the normal medium shields, and then the special ones like the buckler, and then the and then the parrying dagger. I've gotten used to kind of parrying. I can get it a couple times. There's actually, I'm not sure if he knows, there is a standing parry. There is a standing parry, Foxio. Not that you're going to watch this. I doubt you are, because you're busy. I'm not. But yes, let's see if I can get him to. I can show you guys. That's not it. Come on, do your overhead thing so I can do it. Ow! Son of a... Yeah, this is... What's he backing up for? Get over here. Come on. Come on. Check out these moves. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Hit me. Too hard. Here. It's probably not the smartest thing to do. I missed. Oh, come on. Ah, bastard. Oh, son of a cheap shotting son of a bitch. That's it. You're dying. Right in the face. Anyways. Ooh, life gem. I'm gonna need that because I'm... Oh, I have 7. Where'd I get 7? Shows how much I pay attention. Great. Yes, they changed the way that the NPC archers work too. Instead of their arrows curving, like they have magic, mind-bending arrows, they actually fire straight, but they're just super good at estimating where you're going. But you can serpentine them into damnation. Right here you have yourself a lovely little hidden guy, which didn't fall far my first time through, oddly enough. And you got some souls. Up here, if you're careful, I think there's a bunch of guys up here, I think 3. They don't aggro onto you, I believe, when you first stand? Yeah. So you get a movement to kind of survey the place. A little bit of lag, frame rate lag right there. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Get over here. Another thing that was kind of bugging people is when you combo them like that and then they go out of range. And it can be frustrating, just a little bit, when you think you're going to hit them. That's why you kind of mix your moves up. There are some that are kind of more useless. The R2s are admittedly a bit less unique than in previous games. It definitely feels like they're not as useful. They don't really do too much damage either, so it's kind of a... There's no risk-reward there in terms of... he should miss entirely as he hits me. Well, just ignore me. Dodge. Man. Like right there. If I would have done another R2? R1, no. RB, whatever, light attack. I would like to switch to that, but I don't have the dexterity. When we get to the first bonfire, well, actually the second bonfire of this playthrough, not this playthrough, oh wait, no, I actually saw this shortcut, I never realized it was there. That drop right there. It's not really a shortcut, but, you know, it saves some time. Ooh, bandit's knife, can I use that? It does less damage. You know, on here somewhere, I keep hearing things that there's a critical hit thing on here, but I don't see it. I only see the counter strength. I mean, if anybody actually, if anyone watches this, comments saying like where I'd find that, that'd be really nice. Because I have trouble finding it. Daggers, yes. Throwing daggers. A very good thing to have when you're using the Deprived. Because look how much damage it does. Look at that. That's insane. Insanium damage. Turn around. Let's see if I can get the backstab. Nope. I always get trouble getting the backstab on those standing. Oh, that was close. I always get the trouble. I always have trouble getting the backstab on people who are standing like that. I don't know why. It might be me, or I think I'm too close or too far. Come on, get stamina regenerate. There we go. Stamina, not regeneration, stamina management is definitely something more of an issue in, Dark Souls 2. I kind of feel like you're running out of it more. Just a little bit. Dodge! Dodge! Take out that guy. That guy. Dodge. Anyways. It's, definitely feels like more of an issue in this game than in the previous ones. Not sure if it's just me, but it definitely seems like it could use a boost. I mean, I was kind of, when you picked up the Chloranthy ring, which isn't too far into the game, is with the other one. In rings, I like what they did with rings. Yeah, you have 4 now, but what they did to it is they made it so they had weight. So you can't use, if you want to stay under your 70% weight threshold, which is what sends you over to, oh no, but the 70% threshold was basically the 25% in Dark Souls. Yes, I do know that guy was there. I should be able to open this before he gets to me. I just don't want to have to pay for my dagger because it's gonna break. Alright. Oh, there he is. Oh, look, he waited. Well, I will be back. I think this is a good stopping point for now for this episode. I will upgrade my Estus flask, the Estus shard that I got here that for some reason didn't upgrade. She does prompt a certain special text, something that he says, whatever the hell you call that, whenever you get an Estus shard, which is very nice because I've forgotten about it all the time. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go to. Okay, or not. Let's use. No! Ah! Yeah, I keep doing that. There we go. You can also use multiples at once, which is nice. That was so annoying. You had to do them one at a time, especially if you had like 20 of the really low-level ones. Yes, 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 yes. We all know. 10 dexterity, and then that. I'm not gonna bother too much with shields. I like dual wielding. That's just me. But I will be rambling on in the next episode.